Gopi Gopala, Gopi Gopala, Venu Gopala, Mukunda Madhava Gopi Gopala, Gopi Gopala, Venu Gopala, Mukunda Madhava Gopi Gopala. Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, 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 Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare. Gopi Gopala, Venu Gopala, Mukunda Madhava Gopi Gopala, Gopi Gopala, Venu Gopala, Mukunda Madhava Gopi Gopala. Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, 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 Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare. Sab dukh le lo, sab sukh le lo, sab dukh le lo, sab sukh le lo. Hari और शंकर सब है तेरा नाम, हरि और शंकर सब है तेरा नाम. Gopi Gopala, Venu Gopala, Mukunda Madhava Gopi Gopala, Gopi Gopala, Venu Gopala, Mukunda Madhava Gopi Gopala. Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, 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 Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare. Oh Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare. Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare. Oh Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare. Oh Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare. Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare. Oh Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare. Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare. Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare, Krishna Hare Jai Krishna Hare. Gopi Gopala, Venu Gopala, Mukunda Madhava Gopi Gopala, Gopi Gopala, Venu Gopala, Mukunda Madhava Gopi Gopala, Gopi Gopala, Venu Gopala, Mukunda Madhava Gopi Gopala, Gopi Gopala, Venu Gopala, Mukunda Madhava Gopi Gopala. With
Radhe Govinda
जय जय राधे गोपाला, राधे गोविंदा जय जय राधे गोपाला, दीनानाथ गोविंदा रस विलोला गोपाला, दीनानाथ गोविंदा रस विलोला गोपाला, राधे गोविंदा जय जय राधे गोपाला, राधे गोविंदा जय जय राधे गोपाला, अनाथ नाथ गोविंदा रस विलोला गोपाला, अनाथ नाथ गोविंदा रस विलोला गोपाला, गोविंद जय गोविंदा गोपाला जय गोपाला, गोविंद जय गोविंदा गोपाला जय गोपाला, राधा लोला गोविंदा रस विलोला गोपाला, राधे गोविंदा रस विलोला गोपाला, गोविंद जय गोविंदा गोपाला जय गोपाला, गोविंद जय गोविंदा गोपाला जय गोपाला, नंद रूप चित चोरा मुरली मनोहर नंद लाला, नंद रूप चित चोरा मुरली मनोहर नंद लाला, नंद लाला जय नंद लाला गोपाला जय गोपाला, नंद लाला जय नंद लाला गोपाला जय गोपाला, राधे गोविंद गोपाल दीनानाथ गोविंदा, राधे गोविंद जय जय राधे गोपाल
बोल साचे दरबार की दया कर खिड़की वाली बोलिए जयकारा शेरा वाली दा बोल साचे दरबार की दया करो माँ दया करो अब तो मुझ पर दया करो माँ दया करो अब तो मुझ पर दया करो माँ दया करो अब तो मुझ पर दया करो देर भई बड़ी देर भई यूं ना देर लगाया करो माँ दया करो अब तो मुझ पर दया करो माँ दया करो अब तो मुझ पर दया करो मुद्दत हो गई आप पधारे अभी सुनी फरियाद नहीं माँ जग जननी इस बच्चों की आई तुम्हें क्यों याद नहीं हम हैं बड़े कमजोर हमारा सब्र न यूं अजमाया करो माँ दया करो अब तो मुझ पर दया करो रमाई अलख जगाई बिगड़ी बात बना दो माँ अष्टभुजी माँ बच्चों के सर कोई तो रख दो हाथ माँ जीते रहना हम चरण तुम्हारे, छोड़ेंगे ना चरण तुम्हारे, छोड़ेंगे ना चरण तुम्हारे। डर भई बड़ी देर भई, यूं ना देर लगाया करो, दया करो माँ दया करो, अब तो हम पर दया करो, दया करो माँ दया करो, अब तो हम पर दया करो, दया करो माँ दया करो, हम पर दया करो। बोलिए जयकारा महामाई दा, बोलिए सांचे दरबार की जय।
Three verses. Three verses. These are same. Give her the marks.
तेरी बदल जाए तकदीर, तेरी बदल जाए तकदीर, तू राधे राधे बोल जरा,
तू राधे राधे बोल जरा, तेरे कृष्ण नाम जाती, राधे बोल जरा, ओ राधे राधे बोल जरा,
तूने रात गवाई सोए के, दिवस गवाया काय के, हीरा जन्म अमोलता, कोली बदले जा। तूने रात गवाई सोए के, दिवस गवाया काय के, हीरा जन्म अमोलता, कोली बदले जा। तूने रात गवाई सोए के। सुमिरन लगन लगाए के, मुख से कछु ना बोल रे, बाहर के पथ बंद कर ले, अंदर के पथ खोल रे। माल फेरत भया, गयान मन का तेल रे, गयान मन का तेल रे। हाथ कमंता छोड़ दे, हाथ कमन का छोड़ दे, मन का फेर रे। मेरा हाथ गवाई सोए के, दिवस गवाया काय के, हीरा जन्म अमोलता, कोली बदले जा। रात गवाई सोए के। दुख में सुमिरन सब करे, सुख में करना कोई, जो सुख में सुमिरन करते, तो दुख का को होए रे। सुख में सुमिरन ना किया, दुख में करता याद रे, दुख में करता याद रे। कहे कबीर सुदास की, कहे कबीर सुदास की, कौन कल्याण करो जग का, तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का, सदराह दिखा करके उद्धार करो दुर्गा, उद्धार करो दुर्गा, तुम विनती सुनो सबकी। दर्शन हो माँ तेरे, सबकी अभिलाषा है, मन में रहो तुम सबके, तुमसे यही आशा है। दर्शन हो माँ तेरे, सबकी अभिलाषा है, मन में रहो तुम सबके, तुमसे यही आशा है। क्या मेरा क्या उसका, ये अपना पराया का, ज्योत जला करके रोशन करो जग सारा, रोशन करो जग सारा, तुम विनती सुनो सबकी, कल्याण करो जग का, सदराह दिखा करके उद्धार करो दुर्गा, उद्धार करो दुर्गा, तुम विनती सुनो सबकी।
सांझ सवेरे पत्थरों पे मेरे, बस तुम्हारा है नाम सावरिया, बस तुम्हारा है नाम। सांझ सवेरे पत्थरों पे मेरे, बस तुम्हारा है नाम Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bajman Shri Radhe.
O Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bajman Shri Radhe.
Oh Shri Radhe, Shri Radhe,
Shri Radhe, Shri Radhe,
Shri Radhe, Shri Radhe, Shri Radhe, Shri Radhe. Oh Radhe Krishna, oh Radhe Krishna, Govinda Gopal Bajman Shri Radhe.
O Radhe Krishna, O Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bajman Shri Radhe.
Oh Hari Hari Bol, Hari Hari Bol,
Hari Hari Bol, Hari Hari Bol,
Hari Hari Bol, Hari Hari Bol, Hari Hari Bol, Hari Hari Bol. Oh Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bajman Shri Radhe. Radhe Krishna Govinda Gopal Bajman Shri Radhe.
Radhe 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 Shyam Govind Radhe Jai Shri Radhe.
Oh Radhe, 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 Radhe Shyam Govind Radhe Shri Radhe, Radhe.
Govind Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe Radhe.
Govind Radhe, Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe Radhe.
Oh Govind Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe Radhe.
Govind Radhe, Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe Radhe.
Radhe 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 Shyam Radhe 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 Shyam Radhe Radhe Radhe.
Oh Radhe, Radhe, Radhe Shyam, Radhe, Radhe, Radhe Shyam, Radhe, Radhe, Radhe.
Radhe 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 Shyam Radhe 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 Shyam Radhe Radhe Radhe.
Oh Radhe, Radhe, Radhe Shyam, Radhe, Radhe, Radhe Shyam, Radhe, Radhe, Radhe.
Radhe 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 Shyam Govind Radhe Jai Shri Radhe Radhe.
Radhe, Radhe, Radhe Shyam Govind Radhe Jai Shri Radhe Radhe.
Oh Radhe 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 Shyam Govind Radhe Jai Shri Radhe Shri Radhe.
Radhe, Radhe, Radhe Shyam Govind Radhe.
Before we go to Baba, I'll ask Roy to speak for 2 minutes to tell us about this Wakata.
Thank you, Pandaboj. Dear devotees, Namaste. I'm always very excited and passionate to speak about the marathon from a couple perspective. As I mentioned before, and Baba always speak about in his medical corner, it promotes a healthy lifestyle. And secondly, what it does, it gives us an opportunity to discuss this incredible story about the dialysis center in Guyana. So I encourage you to please come and see us. We have the volunteers out there, myself. We will tell you how you could participate. Many people are asking me, how do they donate to Baba's fundraising page? So there are a number of ways you could do it. You could do it online, or you could write a check, and on the check you just put in dialysis marathon, and we will process those for you. So there are a number of ways. Just ask us a question and we will help you to do it. I also would like to let you all know, we've been saying that Baba is doing the 5K in person on October 16th, but our own Pandit Boj is also doing the virtual marathon. And the virtual marathon, this is why I kept saying that there's an option for all of us. So there's in-person, if you're able to do the in-person. If you cannot do the in-person, there's the virtual. The virtual means you don't do it on the computer. You actually do the walk, but you do it on your own time. And as Baba said, you know, Pandit Boj goes back and forth in the temple when we're there with the steps. Actually, he's doing the marathon when he's doing that, all right? So congratulations, Pandit Boj. So also please donate to Pandit Boj donation page. Okay, so thank you very much for the time.
and enjoy the beautiful Katha now that Bobby is going to lead us into. Thank you, Paniboj.
Thank you very much. Laji, आप आइए. आइए. So while Laji is coming, I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to tonight's service. And I wouldn't be talking much because...
Jai Shri Krishna. I will speak a shloka which will connect us to the yesterday's shloka. Andanam, Panditji, correct me if I'm wrong. Andanam Paramdanam. Let me start with the other one. Andanam Paramdanam Prantu Yavat Bubhuksha Bhavati Tavat Prayatnam Ev Trishti Prantu Vidyadanam Yavat Jivanam Trishti Ataha Vidyadanam Ev Mahadanam. So what it means is Andanam is Paramdanam. If somebody is hungry, you give them food, and that is temporary because tomorrow he will be hungry again. Vidyadanam is Mahadanam. So what we are receiving from Vyasji is Mahadanam. So now it's up to us to absorb it and remember it for the rest of our life. Vidyadanam stays with us until we die. So this connects us to the yesterday. We receive Vidya, we become humble, we become Yogita increases, we make money, we prosper, and we use that money towards to promote our dharma. And if you don't do that, and if you don't transform your mind and thought and action after this katha, there is not much point of coming here. So I think what we should do, take this vidya, apply to our life, become a better person, become humble, and life would be very, very happy and enjoyable. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much, Laji, for your kind words, the opening remarks every evening from Laji. Puj Vyasji, devotees all. Tonight is Govardhan Puja. It's a special night. It's a night when we are going to offer 56 different dishes to Bhagwan Krishna. The question is asked, why do we have to, Bhagwan Krishna said Gita, Patram Pushpan Phalam Toyam. If you offer flower, water, and whatever, I accept it. But none of us would like to eat bhaji every day, right? We have that ras in us. We like to have that taste. So we are saying to Almighty God, Twadiyam Vastra Govindam.
Hello.
Whatever is given to us today, we offer it in your name, and we want you to have a feast. Not only we must have a feast, but you must have a feast. It is all an outward expression of our love for Paramatma. So the sequence is Katha. Baba will signal us when we will start the Govardhan Puja. Those who would like to do it, you'll come, you'll put a flower there, and you have your fruit. And when the Govardhan Puja is completed, then we will offer the Chapan Bhog. It will be done where we'll have a parda, we'll read the mantras, and then we'll sing our Bhog to conclude that part for tonight. So please enjoy us. We have enjoyed so many nights, and continue to take Bhagwan Krishna in our heart through these powerful Vedic mantras and prayers and the lesson that is given. Prem se bolo Vyasji Maharaj ki, Sat Gurunath Maharaj ki jai.
Om Natasya Pratibha Aste Yasya Namam Maharyasham Hiranya Garbha Itesha Mama Hilziditesh Yasma Jata Itesha Om Janitai Pritibhimbya Vodevo Satya Dharmam Vyanat Yaschapis Chandro Patamuja Jan Kasmai Devaye Havisha Vidhe Om Bhur
Bhuvasvaha Swaha
अस्मान् जाता परो अन्यो अस्ति यविवेश भुवनानि विश्वां प्रजापतिं प्रजया सगं रात्रिं ज्योतिं सचते साशोदशे ॐ भूर्भुवः एषो ह देवा परिशोनु सर्वा पूर्वो जाता सावो गर्भे अन्ता सा एव जात् सा निश्चयमाणं प्रत्यं जनस्तिष्ठति सर्वतो मुखा ॐ भूर्भुवः हिरण्यगर्भ समवर्तताग्रे भूतस्य जातां पतिरेक आसीत् सराधा पृथिवीं जमुतिमां कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधे ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा We pray to Bhagwan Krishna, whose name we have been chanting for the last how many days, that may he come and grace us with his presence, guide us, and also after we leave here, let us always remember his beautiful name. Let us ask for his grace. Let us surrender to his feet, because there are so many things that afflict other people in a very bad way from time to time, when we have seen that recently. And yet, we are lucky that these things escape us. It is because of his grace, because of his daya, because of his kripa, and let us not forget this. And that's why we are here. We are here to all of us to join together. It's no better place than to join together and sing the name of Bhagwan. The only difficulty is, or the only deficiency is, when we are not connecting. When we, the individual, are not connecting. And if we are not connecting, it's our fault, either because of the previous karmas that we did, our minds are so chanchal that we can't connect, or we just wander off, our mind just goes off and go to somewhere else. So please, I don't usually read for very long. I'd like to get you all engaged so that all of us can be part of this. It's not a one-man show, it's all of us together. Om Balche Vibhushita Karan Navani Radhabhat Pitambarad Arunabhimba Paladharushtat Purnendu Sundara Mukhad Arabinda Netrat Krishnat Param Kimapi Tattvamaham na janem Krishna Tvadiyara Padapankaja Panjarante Advaiva Me Vishatumanasaраjahansa Prana Prayana Samaye Kafavata Pitte Kanthavaro Bidhau
Swaranam Kutaste
Hare Krishna Hare Rama Radhe Govinda
Hare Krishna Hare Ram Radhe Govinda
Hare Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda
Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda.
Hare Krishna Hare Rama Radhe Govinda.
Hare Krishna Hare Rama Radhe Govinda.
Hare Krishna Hare Rama
Radhe Govinda.
Hare Krishna Hare Rama
Radhe Govinda.
Hare Krishna Hare Rama Radhe Govinda.
Hare Krishna Hare Rama Radhe Govinda.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Bolo. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare.
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare.
Vedanta Narayana Vasudeva.
Narayana Vasudeva.
Hare Krishna Hare Ram Radhe Govinda.
Hare Krishna Hare Ram Radhe Govinda.
Oh, Hare Krishna Hare Ram.
Radhe Govinda.
Hare Krishna Hare Ram.
Radhe Govinda.
Hey, Hare Krishna Hare Ram.
Radhe Govinda. Hare Krishna Hare Ram Radhe Govinda.
Hare Krishna Hare Ram.
Radhe Govinda.
You remember when I did the Pratas Marami, and you remember that Om that I did, and I told you about that Om. There are three phases of the mind there: the waking, the sleeping, and the dreaming state, and it's all connected in the middle. Remember? I don't know. No? You all remember? And then there's a part of the Om which has a little bindu and a dot. Right? That. And there's no connection between the Om and that. And it is telling you the mind cannot take you there. You have to go beyond the mind to get there. And that, when you get there, that is Krishna consciousness. And what can get you there? Meditation, but also bhajan, kirtan, when you get lost in it. And that is why I like to sing these simple bhajans that you all can follow and you all can get lost in it. This is the reason for it. So when we sing, let us try to get lost. Let us lose ourselves in the bhajan. Let us lose ourselves in the kirtan, and just don't pay attention to who's next to you or what is doing what, etc. Just come here for an hour and enjoy. Vakratunda Mahakaya
Vakratunda Mahakaya
Suryakote Samaprabha
Suryakote Samaprabha
Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva
Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva
Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada
Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada.
Jai Ganesha Jai Ganesha Jai Ganesha Deva Jai Ganesha.
की पार्वती पिता महादेवा
You all know this.
Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva. Mata Jaki Parvati Pita Mahadeva.
अंदर को आँख दे तो कोडियन को काया
अंदर को आँख दे तो कोडियन को काया.
बाजन को पुत्र दे तो निर्धन को माया
बाजन को पुत्र दे तो निर्धन को माया.
उसे पार करो नाथ भजन करो तेरा
जय गणेश देवा.
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा
माता जाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा.
explained to you, andhan ko aankh det or Korean ko kaya. This andhan ko aankh det is not to make that the ocular, the blindness from the eye, but it's the blindness and the darkness from the mind. But awaken me from that darkness and let me be unattached to this. Be attached because you have your family, but when you go to bed at night, try to be unattached. And when you wake up early in the morning, try to be unattached. If you can try it a little bit, it will give you that strength that when difficulties come to you, you can unattach yourselves to the difficulties. Unattached, not only to your family, because these are so close to you. But when you can unattach yourself from your family, it will teach you. When difficult times come to me, I must so unattach myself that I can say, this shall also Satchidananda Rupaya
Satchidananda Rupaya
Vishvotpatyadi Hetave
Vishvotpatyadi Hetave
Tapatraya Vinashaya
Tapatraya Vinashaya
Sri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha
Shri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha.
2 or 3 stotras from Damodar Stotram. Why is Bhagwan called Damodar? Sorry? Why is he called Damodar? I've explained this about 100 times, but yet my brother decided to send me the reason why he's called Damodar today. Why is he called Damodar? You forgot? Mohan is not here today. We miss him. And Kushu. They sent us $5,000 for the Bhagvat Katha. But we missed them. Krishna. Why is he called Damodar? I should not be the only one who's talking. You all should talk a little bit. Why is he called Damodar, Krishna? You're a teacher, you know, you teach. Okay, so you don't know. Huh? Tough one. Okay, Suraj. Why is he called Damodar? Because he's dark in color. Beautiful. No, I don't want to ask you. Acha. Kali.
Baba, I'm cheating. I look it up.
Huh?
Because of his mother's side.
Ah, yeah. Dam, udar. Dam means rope. Udar means belly. When he tied his belly with the rope, and you remember when he tried to tie him with the rope was 2 inches short. So she adds 6 inches to the rope. She went to tie him again. It was
2 inches.
She added another 12 inches to the rope. She went to tie him again. It was
2 inches.
2 inches short. And you know, she was a hefty lady. And the place was hot and she was perspiring. And when Bhagwan saw her perspiring like this, he says, okay. And then the gopis, the gods, the devatas said, look, Yashoda, an ordinary lady, but she was not an ordinary lady. Yashoda, an ordinary lady, could tie the Lord. And we are trying for so many years, yet we cannot tie him. That is why when Bali was hit by Sri Ram, and Sri Ram asked him, do you want me to enliven you? What Bali said, I've seen you in front of me. I know you want me to reach up high, right? But we'll get late if I do all that. So, you are in front of me. Devas try to get you. What's the Chaupai again, Poj? Janama Janama Muni Jatana कराए जन्म जन्म मुने जतन कराए श्री राम जय राम जय
जय श्री राम जय
He said, Lord, all the saints and sages tried to get you in your meditation, and now you are right in front of me. What else do I want? I want nothing else, Prabhu. Just take me and let me go. And because people try so much of tapasya to get to you, and they can't get to you. Altarama Kayawat Naye Janama Janama Mune Jatana Karaye Janama Janama Mune Jatana Karaye Altarama Kayawat we do this. Bhagwan Krishna allowed himself to get himself tied. But why was it 2 inches short? You know why? You go to Balbihar, don't you? Or you used to? You graduate, okay. So why is 2 inches short? Sorry? Why? Why the rope was always 2 inches short? Huh? Because I and my. The soul is Atma is pure. But you know when the Atma is disturbed, when it is covered by ahamta, by ego. When the ego comes and covers over the soul is never impure. Please remember that. But when the soul is covered by the ego, the light of the soul stops shining through us. If you remember that tonight, you would have done enough. So here we ask Prabhu, Damodar Stotra. O Karara Bilde Napadara Bilde. It's in your book, I don't know what page it's in. Book, page 8. Bukhara Bilde Viniveshayantam Vatasya Patra Syapute Shayanam Balam Mukundam Manasa Smarami
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare Dinath Narayana Vasudeva
Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare Nath Narayana Every time I read this, I remember my godbrother, Padadevrat Sharma. This was never sung in Guyana before. So he went to Trinidad, and there was a Padit in Trinidad by the name of Kasi. You ever heard of that Jati? You ever heard of Padit Kasi? Which Jati? No. Padit Kasi. Most beautiful voice he had. And he went, and where Kasi was reading, but he didn't go into the tent. Went to the car, and just like how people hide me there, and they he heard the releasing the data, and he brought it back to Guyana. I was going to read, and he says, Sad, you got to read this. I didn't know it. At that time, I usually had two soldiers with me, Padit Devrat and Padit Arjun. Padit Devrat had a beautiful voice, and Padit Arjun, I know my sister is listening, and so I can't say about him. Anyhow, right, Padit Boj? All I can tell you is that Padit Devrat will tell Padit Arjun, when you come to the Chopai, don't sing it. Just talk it. Anyhow, Search Kant, if you hear this, I'm sorry. Riddhi Siddhi Data Siddhi Sadhana Badana Badan
ज्ञान
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari.
हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva.
Ekada Kriyamanaste Ramatya Gopataraka Krishna Mridanga Bhakshitva Janate Mate Yavedya.
Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murari. He Nath Narayan Vasudeva.
Sakritva Kare Krishna Bhupalam Yahitaishani Yashoda Bhai Sabhrata Pe Sharanacham Vabhasata.
कोई पियो रे प्याला शाम रस का कोई पियो रे प्याला शाम रस का
Piyore Piyala Shamaras Ka Bolo.
पियो रे प्याला शाम रस का
Piyore Piyala Shamaras Ka. Piyore Piyala Shamaras Ka. Piyore Piyala.
शाम रस का कोई पियो रे प्याला शाम रस का
Kasman Mreda Mredantat Bhagavan Bhakshitwaraha Padalti Tavakayete Kumaras Te Kriyopaya.
बोल गोपाला
Spark Fire Joker in New Vegas ending night up to 10.
गोकुल नंदन गोपाला
नंदलाला नंदलाला
ओ यशोमती नंदन नंदलाला
एक दिन बलराम आदि ग्वाल बाल श्री कृष्ण के साथ खेल रहे थे. भगवान was small, little baby. He had his anklets around his ankles, of course. And as he walk, how his anklet will go? Chum chum, chum chum, chum chum baje घुघरिया छवि देख लाए कान्हा मेरे घर आए आए मेरे घर आए
चुम चुम बाजे चुम चुम बाजे
चुम चुम बाजे घुघरिया छवि देख लाए कान्हा मेरे पर आए आए मेरे घर
आए चुम चुम बाजे वो चुम चुम बाजे चुम चुम बाजे चुम चुम बाजे
रैन अंधेरे चंद्र स्वरूपे आ गए आ गए
रैन अंधेरे चंद्र स्वरूपे आ गए
मात यशोदा और सखियन को भाग गए भाग गए
मात यशोदा और सखियन को भाग गए
अरे कांधे काली कमलिया मुखमल कावे कांदा नयन नचाते आए मेरे घर आए
चुम चुम बाजे चुम चुम बाजे चुम चुम बाजे चुम चुम बाजे
अरे सुन कर बल से सखिया सुध बद खो गए खो गए
सुन कर बंसी सखियां सुध बुध खो गई
खाते आइए मेरे घर आइए आइए मेरे घर
झुम झुम बाजे
झुम झुम बाजे
झुम झुम बाजे झुम झुम बाजे
झुम झुम बाजे
झुम झुम बाजे।
और उन लोगों ने माँ यशोदा के पास आकर और क्या कहा, हे मैया कन्हैया ने मिट्टी खाई है। हितैषणी यशोदा ने श्री कृष्ण का हाथ पकड़ लिया और उस समय श्री कृष्ण की आंखें डर के मारे नाच रहे। Can you believe that? Little Kanhaiya, who is the Lord of the cosmos, Yashoda went, grab him, come here. और नाच रहे थे। यशोदा मैया ने डांट कर कहा, क्यों रे नटखट, तू बहुत ढीठ हो गया है, तूने अकेले में छिपकर मिट्टी क्यों खाई? देखे तो तेरे दल के तेरे सखा क्या कर रहे हैं, और तेरे बड़े भाई बलदाव और भी हो उन्हें और से गवाही दे रहे हैं। All your friends said that you ate dirt. They came to Yashoda, complaining to Yashoda that Krishna ate dirt. Sri Krishna was Sri Krishna Govinda
हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा।
नाहं भक्षितवानं सर्वे मिथ्या विशंसिना यदि सत्यगेरस्तरहे समक्षं पश्य मे मुखम्।
ओ श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा।
बोलो
श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा।
यद्वेवं तर्हि व्यादेहि यद्युक्ता सख भगवान् हरि व्यादत्तव्याथतैश्वर्या क्रीडा मनुज बालका।
मुझे जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल,
हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल,
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल,
ओ जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल,
राधा रमन
हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण
हरि बोल। गाइए।
जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
So, did I explain that in English just now, what I read? Did I explain it in English?
No.
No, okay. So, Yashoda, Bhagwan Krishna one day was playing, and he took a piece of the earth and he ate it. And his friends saw him, and his brother Baldev saw him also, and they went to his mother and complained to his mother and said that Krishna is eating dirt. So she was very upset. She pulled him by his hand and said, I have so many things in my house, dahi, makhan, etc., and you are eating dirt? So now he's replying. Bhagwan Sri Krishna ne kaha, this reply is a very big philosophical discussion actually. भगवान श्री कृष्ण ने कहा कि माँ मैंने मिट्टी नहीं खाई, ये सब झूठ बक रहे हैं। यदि तुम इन्हीं की बात सच मानती हो तो मेरा मुंह तुम्हारे सामने ही है, तुम अपनी आंखों से देख लो। यशोदा जी ने कहा अच्छी बात, यदि ऐसा है तो मुंह खोल। माता के ऐसे कहने पर भगवान श्री कृष्ण ने अपना मुंह खोल दिया। Bhagwan Krishna said to his mother, Mother, I did not eat any dirt. So he's telling a lie, right? Because everybody saw him eating the dirt. So how will you answer this question that the Lord is lying, Prabhat? Prabhat, if somebody said to you that, look, your book is saying that the Lord is lying. He said, I did not eat it. How would you, if somebody asks you that question, what reply will you give to them? प्रभात आप यहाँ पर हैं कि आप चले गए? चले गए? Robin, is your philosopher? Acha Behenji, now is your time to answer. I know when to ask you. Now is your time to answer. ये पंडित हो जाए यहाँ पर व्यास गति पर बैठे रहे. The earth and Bhagwan is one and the same. Everything is him. The earth is him, the water is him, the fire is him, everything. He is saying, I did not eat anything that what these people are saying. Because the earth is him himself. He is the divine entity, he's the divine Lord. And if he put it in his mouth, what he's doing is eating himself. Because he is the earth. He is the earth. Not only that, Bhagwan, Vishnu, there are two Devis with him, Bhudevi and Sridevi. And Bhudevi is Mother Earth. And that's why we say the prayer. You remember the prayer we said that when you come off from your bed in the morning, what is the prayer we say? Samudra Basane Devi Parvata Sthala Mandale Vishnu Patni Namastubhyam Padasparsha Chamasvave. Oh, please forgive me. So Bhagwan Krishna is saying, I did not eat any dirt. Or so if you think I ate the dirt, you want me to open my mouth? So he said, yes, open your mouth. Or hey Parikshit Bhagwan Shri Krishna ka Aishwarya Ananta hai. Wo Anadi hai. He has no middle. He has no beginning. He has no middle. He has no end. Wo to Ananta, eternal, everlasting. He opened his mouth. What did she see? Oh, यशोदा जी ने देखा कि उनके मुंह में चल अचल संपूर्ण जगत विद्यमान है. आकाश वहाँ शून्य जिससे किसी की गति नहीं. दिशाएं, पहाड़े, द्वीप और समुद्र को सहित सारी पृथ्वी, बहने वाली वायु, वैद्युत, अग्नि, चंद्रमा और तारों के साथ संपूर्ण ज्योतिर्मंडल, जल, तेज, पवन, बेहद प्राणियों के चलने फिरने के आकाश, वैकारिक अहंकार के कार्य देवता, मन, इंद्रिया, पंच तन्मात्रा और तीनों गुण श्री कृष्ण के मुख में दिख पड़े. What did she see? सत्यम ज्ञानम अनंतम नित्यम अनाकाशम परमाकाशम. पुष्टांग प्रांगण रिंगण लोलम अनाकाशम परमाकाशम. नाथम प्रणमत गोविंदम परमानंदम.
भज गोविंदम गोविंदम भज मूलमते. भज गोविंदम गोविंदम भज मूलमते.
So what she saw? The whole cosmos in his mouth. When she saw this, she was thinking, am I dreaming? She pinched her, you pinch yourself. Am I awake? She pinched herself. She still seeing. And when she finished seeing, what the Lord did, the Lord took away the vision from her. Why the Lord took away the vision from her? Because if he did not take away the vision from her, the memory of this event from her, she will not be able to play with him as a child again. for the sake of his bhaktas, what the Lord would not do for us. Nanda ke dulare, मैं दास हूँ तुम्हारे सदा, भक्त न के काज आप कोटि रूप धरे जो हो भक्त के नंद के दुलारे, मैं दास हूँ तुम्हारे सदा, नंद के दुलारे, मैं दास हूँ तुम्हारे सदा, भक्त न के काज आप कोटि रूप धरे जो. Those who understand Hindi will enjoy. Girivar Kardharyo, Girivar Kardharyo, Prahlad Janma Ubaro, Girivar Kardharyo, Prahlad Janma Ubaro, Hiraksha Kumaro, Aura Dhruva Bhakta Tare Jo, Hiraksha Kumaro, Aura Dhruva Bhakta. The drum is a little too high. I don't think people can hear me if with the drum. Is it maybe a little too? It's nice, but it's. Did you all hear what I was saying?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, play that. Dhruva Girivar Kardharyo, Prahlada Janmubaro, Hirnaksha Kumaro, Aura Dhruva Bhakta Tare Jo, Bhaksat Kanda ke dolare mai dasa hu tumhare sada, nanda ke dolare mai dasa hu tumhare sada, bhakta na ke kaaj aap koti rupa dhare jo, bhakta na ke kaaj aap koti rupa dhare jo. Indra mana maro, Indra mana maro, Dushta dalasa badare, Kate gaja panda kashta devaki ke rakhe jo, Kate gaja panda devaki ke laj jo, Nanda ke dolare Rama Nanda ke dolare, vidas hai tumhare, bhakta na ke kaaj aap koti rup dhare. Draupadi ki laaj, Draupadi ki लाज जैसे राखे कुरु सभा में Draupadi. Are you all understanding this? Yeah. The non-Hindi speaking people, do you all understand what I'm saying? You all think it's reggae? You sound like reggae. Draupadi ki लाज जैसे राखे कुरु सभा में, ऐसे ही हमारी लाज राखो कृष्ण प्यारे जो, ऐसे ही हमारे लाज राखे कृष्ण प्यारे जो, नंद के दुलारे रामा नंद के दुलारे,
दास है तुम्हारे सदा, भक्त के काज आप कोटि रूप धारे.
नंद के दुलारे रामा नंद के दुलारे, मैं दास हूँ तुम्हारे सदा, भक्त के आप. Let's give a big hand to Neil, a beautiful tabla. Nanda ke dulare, the dular of Nanda. My dasa hu tumhare, I'm your servant. Bhaktana ke kaj, aap koti rupa dhare jo. For the sake of your devotees, so many different forms you have taken. So, Girivar Kardharyo, you came and you lifted Mount Govardhan. Girivar Kardharyo, Prahlada Jan Ubaro, you saved Prahlad. Hiraksha Kumaro, you destroyed Hiraksha, Hiranyakashipu. Or Dhruva Bhakta Tare Jo, and you saved Dhruva. Indra Mana Mare, you destroyed the ego of Indra. Indra Mana Mare, Dushta Dalasa Badare, you clean up all the Rakshas. Or Kate Gaja Palda Kashta Devaki Ke Rakhe Jo, you saved Ajamil, Gajend, you saved him, we talked about that yesterday. You went to Devaki, you saved her also. And Draupadi Kelaj, you all should do that. Everybody should do it. What I mean? When Draupadi was being Draupadi Kelaj, जैसे राखी कुरु सभा में ऐसे ही हमारी लाज राखो कृष्ण प्यारे जो. Save me from that. Govinda bolo bolo Gopal bolo.
Govinda bolo bolo Gopal bolo.
Govinda bolo bolo
Bolo Govinda bolo bolo Gopal bolo.
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 Radha Raman Hare Govinda 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 bolo.
Govinda bolo bolo Gopal bolo.
Govinda
Govinda bolo bolo Gopal bolo.
Govinda bolo bolo Gopal bolo.
Oh, Radha Raman Hare Govinda bolo.
Radha Raman Hare Govinda bolo.
कोई कहे
कोई कहे
गोविंद कोई गोपाला.
कोई कहे गोविंद कोई गोपाला.
कोई कहे गोविंद कोई गोपाला.
कोई कहे गोविंद कोई गोपाला.
अरे मैं तो कहूँ सावरिया बांसुरिया वाला.
मैं तो कहूँ सावरिया बांसुरिया वाला.
श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव.
ओ श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा.
हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा.
हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा.
बोलो श्री कृष्ण गोविंद
हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा.
हे नाथ नारायण. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ.
नारायण वासुदेवा. श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा.
Sammitya Gavodo Vatsan Vasvatapayanam Hiranya Ivachangane Lihanja Sodha Sampaya.
हमारो धन राधा श्री राधा श्री राधा. हमारो धन राधा श्री राधा श्री राधा.
Amaro Dana Radha 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 Radha.
हमारो धन राधा 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 राधा.
Amaro Dana Radha Shri Radha Shri Radha.
हमारो धन राधा श्री राधा श्री राधा.
Amaro Dana Radha 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 Radha.
हमारो धन राधा 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 राधा.
Amaro Dana Radha Shri Radha Shri
ओ
Radha.
हमारो धन राधा श्री राधा श्री राधा.
बछड़ों को देखते ही गौओं का वात्सल्य स्नेह उमंग आया. वे अपने आप की सुध बुध खो बैठी और ग्वालों के रोकने की कुछ भी परवाह ना कर, और जिस मार्ग से वे ना जा सकते थे उस मार्ग हुंकार करते हुए बड़े वेग से दौड़ पड़े। उस समय उनके स्तनों में दूध बहुत ज़्यादा था। So this is a story of when Brahma. There was once, you've all heard me talk about this, when Brahma went and saw Lord Krishna. They had a picnic, and there was a very poor fellow. His name was Mangalmay. And Bhagwan Krishna said, they all must bring some nice mithai for the picnic. Everybody bring, but this Madhubhai or Mangalmay, what his name was, he asked his mother, and his mother says, look, we don't have anything. All I have is some stale charge. He said, give me that. So he took it, and he went, and they spread, all these guys, all the people who are, they spread all the nice mithai, and you're going to see here tonight, and they spread it out. And when he could not see this Madhubhai, and he called for him. So, where are you? And he went and he saw him. He decided that he would not put on the charge, but he will drink the charge. So he had just put the charge in his mouth, and Bhagwan Krishna saw him and slapped him on his face. When he slapped him on his face, the charge came out, fell on Bhagwan's hand, and then Bhagwan chati. You know what's chati, right? You all know what's chati? You know what's chati, the young lady? You know what's chati? Oh, okay. Well, if you're younger, say so. If you know what's chati, everybody should know what's. Hira, you know what's chati? Okay. So when Brahma saw that Bhagwan Krishna chate the remains from the mouth of this Gwal, he said, he cannot be. He cannot be Brahma. How can he be Brahma? But this is what the love that the Lord has for his devotee. What I told you this morning from Gita, ye yatha man prapadyantes tan sataiva bhajamyaham. How you worship me, how much effort you put into me, so I will reward you. How much effort you put into me, and how much you surrender to my grace, etc., so will I reward you. When Brahma could not understand that, because Brahma was not a god of love. Krishna was a god of love, and he loved his devotees, and Brahma decided that he will hide the calves. He locked them up in a cave for 1 year. When Krishna went and he saw the calves were not there, then he realized that Brahma did this, so he made himself into calves. You know why he made himself into calves? Because the cows were telling him every day when he was taking them to graze them and bringing them back, they said to him, can't you become a calf and suckle from our breasts one day? So he decided, so much love Bhagwan has for us. So much of daya, so much of compassion he has, that he made himself into a calf, into calves, and went. He locked up not only the calves, but he locked up the boys. The boys also, all the young boys, he locked all of them up. So Bhagwan became the boys, and he became the calves. And when the boys came home, they were so well behaved, the parents couldn't understand how come they were obeying everything, they're doing the chores, they're doing nothing, everything was great. Why? Because Bhagwan came in there, impersonated all of them. This is what Bhagwan does for us. He will go to any length to what? To make us happy. So Bhagwan, just to summarize, he ate the earth, right? So he cleaned the earth. He danced on Kalyanag, and he cleaned the waters. Earth, water. There was a Rakshasa came as a fire, killed him. So he destroyed fire. One came as a hurricane, and he destroyed him, and one came also in the space. So what he did, he made sure all the 5 elements. This is a play of Bhagwan Krishna. The leelas of Bhagwan Krishna is that he made sure he cleaned the space. Because one came as a hurricane, so he killed him also. One came as fire, he killed him. One came also as an earthquake. All that he destroyed them. So he made sure all the 5 elements were purified. This was what his leela was about. And he came and destroyed every one of them and made sure this earth was pure. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
So Bhagwan came with his flute. He charmed everyone with his flute. And what happened with his flute? Anybody knows what happened with his flute? Gave it to Radha when he was leaving. But why flute? Why this bamboo flute? Because bamboo takes a long time to shoot up from the earth. Those who know about bamboo, planting bamboo, takes a long time. Very sturdy. Although it is sturdy, it will bend with the wind, but it will not break. Because it shoots up tall. Bhagwan takes one of those bamboo stems and made a flute. He took out the whole of the inside. Took out the whole of the inside of the bamboo. That inside of the bamboo that he took out he took out the ego from all of us, and he made 6 holes. And those 6 holes was Kam, Krodh, Mad, Lobh, Matsarya. He says, when I put my lips on this flute and I play it for everyone, and they hear the sound of my flute, all this jealousy, hatred, anger, all must go. And this is the reason for it. There's much more reasons for it, but we don't have time now. We are going to go to the Govardhan. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Oh, Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
Oh, Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
Bacho Nistayam Nandas Tatanye Shangvajo Kasam Ilya Manayom Janyam Vitaram Prakeshava.
Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol.
Karmana Jayate Jantu Karmaiva Viliyate Sukham Dukkham Bhayam Chemam Karmanau Bhavivedyate.
Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol. Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari
श्री सुखदेव जी कहते हैं कि हे राजा परीक्षित, ब्रह्मा शंकर आदि के भी शासन करने वाले केशव भगवान से नंद बाबा और दूसरे ब्रजवासियों की बात सुनकर इंद्र को क्रोध दिलाने के लिए अपने पिता नंद बाबा ने कहा। श्री भगवान ने कहा, हे पिताजी, this shloka is one of the most important shloka in the Dashanam Skanda. Karmana jayate jantu karmanaiva viliyate sukham dukkham bhayam chemam karmanaiva vipadyate. भगवान से, हे पिताजी, प्राणी अपने कर्म के अनुसार ही पैदा होता है। ठीक है? What did he say? What did he say, Saroj? No? Neil, can you help her? Neil? No, no help. I don't want to ask Natraj because he doesn't know Hindi. He says, "O Father, everyone is born here according to their karma. और कर्म से ही मर जाता है, and according to your karma, so you will die. According to your karma, you will die. According to your karma, you're born in that home. According to your karma, you see, when all these things happen in life, you must not get depressed. You have to say, this person is bothering me, and this person is a pain in the, you know what, and bothering me all the time, because this is your karma for him to or she to bother you. So what you gonna do, buddy? You gotta take it and bear it. Right, Krishna? Take it. Take it is a good word. You take it and you bear it. So don't get upset. Of course, we all get upset. But always go back to what I'm saying. This person has come in my line of fire to bother me. To bother me, to chastise me, to take me off the path. Bhagwan Krishna is saying this. Govardhan puja का शुक्र करो और उसके कर्म के अनुसार ही सुख दुख और भय और मंगल के निमित्तों की प्राप्ति होती है. And according to your karma, happiness will come to you or what? दुख में सुमिरन सब करे, सुख में करे न को, जो सुख में सुमिरन करे.
दुख काहे को हो, बोलो श्याम, बोलो श्याम, बोलो श्याम, श्याम श्याम, बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम, बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम, राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम.
बड़े भये सो क्या भये, जैसे पेड़ खजूर.
बड़े भये सो क्या भये, जैसे पेड़ खजूर.
पंछी को छाया नहीं और
लगाती दूर. बोलो श्याम, बोलो श्याम, बोलो श्याम, बोले श्याम.
बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम, बोलो श्याम श्याम
बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम, राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम.
ओ मानुष जन्म दुर्लभ है, मिले न बारंबार.
मनुष्य जन्म दुर्लभ है, मिले न बारंबार.
पक्का फल जो गिर पड़ा तो
मोहरे न लागे डाल. बोलो राम, बोलो श्याम, बोलो श्याम, बोलो श्याम, बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम, बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम, बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम, राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम.
बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम, बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम, बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम, राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम.
बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम, बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम, बोलो श्याम श्याम श्याम, राधे श्याम श्याम श्याम.
And so, Indra, they want to do this puja every year to Indra. Bhagwan Krishna says, why do the puja to Indra? Let do this puja to Govardhan. Govardhan is where we graze our cows. Govardhan is where we get all our living from. Why you want to go and do this puja to Indra? But the reason why Bhagwan Krishna did this, because Indra was very proud. And he wanted to bring him down a few notches. And he decided that he will teach him this lesson. And so he told them not to go to Indra Puja, but bring all the mithai, etc., etc., and come and do the puja to Mount Govardhan. And when he went, and the rains were coming, Indra was the lord of the rains, poured the rains down. And what Bhagwan did? Bhagwan lifted the mountain up on the nail of his little finger. Kirana pare Gopal Govardhana.
गिरना पड़े गोपाल
Govardhana.
गिरना पड़े गोपाल
Kirana pare Gopal Govardhana. Pare Gopal Govardhana. Kirana pare.
Page 48.
Govardhana. Huh?
48.
Page 48 of the books. Page 48 of the book.
गिरना पड़े गोपाल
Govardhana.
गिरना पड़े गोपाल गोवर्धन गिरना पड़े गोपाल
राजा इंद्र ने कोप दिया है.
राजा इंद्र के
Page 48. Page 48 of the book. राजा इंद्र ने कोप दिया है.
राजा इंद्र के कोप दिया है
बरसे मूसलधार गोवर्धन.
बरसे मूषलधार गोवर्धन गिरना पड़े गोपाल
गिरना पड़े गोपाल गोवर्धन.
गिरना पड़े गोपाल गोवर्धन गिरना पड़े गोपाल गोवर्धन गिरना पड़े गोपाल
एक उंगली में धर गोवर्धन.
एक उंगली में धरो गोवर्धन
छोटे हैं गोपाल
गोवर्धन छोटे हैं गोवर्धन गिरना पड़े गोपाल
सात दिवस भर बहझड़ी लाए. सात दिवस भर बहझड़ी लाए. ब्रजन परे फुहार गोवर्धन.
गिरना पड़े गोपाल गोवर्धन गिरना पड़े गोपाल
बाल बाल सब करियो सहारा. ग्वाल बाल सब करियो सहारा. सब करियो सहारा. लय लैला थिथिकाय
गोवर्धन
लैला थिथिकाय
गोवर्धन गिरना पड़े गोपाल गोवर्धन गिरना पड़े गोपाल
गिरना पड़े गोपाल गोवर्धन.
गिरना पड़े गोपाल गोवर्धन गिरना पड़े गोपाल गोवर्धन गिरना पड़े गोपाल
And so the rains came, and the rains came, and all the Bhagwan was only 7 years old. They all ran to him and said, Krishna, save us, save us, save us. And then he went And he lifted the mountain, but not only did he lift the mountain, he said, you know what? This mountain will fall unless all of you put your sticks and help me. What Bhagwan was saying there? Bhagwan was saying community effort, community work. You may be able to do it, but ask everybody to participate with you and that you get more strength from that. Never say, I will do it. No, I will do it when you have your own corporation, your own business. That's different. But when you community work, although you may be the most prominent person, always ask, can you please help? Can you please help? Can you please help? This is the teaching of the Govardhan Katha to tell us that we must come together, unite together, and do this job. Giriraja Dharana Prabhu Tumare Sharan. On the same page. Page 48.
Prabhu tumhari sharan.
Giriraja Dharana Prabhu Tumare Sharan.
Giriraj dharana Prabhu tumhari sharan.
Prabhu Tumare Sharana. Prabhu Tumare Sharana.
Prabhu tumhari sharan. Shri Ji tumhari sharan.
Prabhu Tumare Sharana. Prabhu Tumare Sharana.
Prabhu tumhari sharan.
Shri Ji
tumhari sharan.
Giriraj Dharana.
Prabhu tumhari
Sad voice in your book. You all should sing.
Prabhu tumhari sharan.
Shri Vallabha Vitthala Giridhare Yamuna Ji ke Balihare.
Shri Vallabha Vitthal Giridhari Yamuna Ji ni balihari.
Shri Vallabha Vitthala Giridhare Yamuna Ji ke Balihare.
Shri Vallabha Vitthal Giridhari Yamuna Ji ni balihari.
Now we are going to do Chappan Bhog, and here we are, all of us, let us see, we have the Parda, and they have all this Bhog which is here. Oh, Tumare, Aavo Bhog.
लगाओ प्यारी
Ask Bhagwan to come and accept our Bhog here. गाइए भाई.
आवो भोग लगाओ प्यारी मोहन
आवो भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन.
दिलनी की बैर सुदाम की कंडुल
दिलनी के बैर सुदाम के तंदुर.
रुचि रुचि भोग लगाओ प्यारी मोहन
रुचि रुचि भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन.
आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन. आओ भोग
लगाओ प्यारे मोहन.
मिलने के बैर सुदाम के तंदुल.
भिलनी के बैर सुदाम के तंदुल.
रुचि रुचि भोग लगाओ प्यारी मोहन
रुचि रुचि भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन.
दुर्योधन का मेवा त्याग्यो.
दुर्योधन का मेवा
त्याग्यो.
साग विदुर खायो प्यारे मोहन.
साग विदुर घर खायो प्यारे मोहन. आओ भोग
लगाओ प्यारे मोहन.
हम सब भक्तों बीच प्रभु जी.
हम सब भक्तों बीच प्रभु जी.
आकर दर्श दिखा दो प्यारे मोहन.
आकर
आकर
दर्श दिखाओ प्यारे
प्यारे
मोहन.
मोहन. आओ भोग Krishna Chanda Bhagavan ki.
Jai.
For the first time, we have done in our temple 56 items.
No, we did before.
What?
We have done it before, Baba.
I can't remember that.
Yeah.
We have always done it.
Before COVID.
We never did it like this.
No, not
Okay?
yet.
We have never done it like this. This is very beautifully done, and I would like to say to all those who were involved, from top to bottom, heartiest congratulations. May Bhagwan bless each and every one of you who have done this Chappan Bhog for Bhagwan. This is what we should do for Ankut. We should do it in a bigger way, and we should do it. All of us should come and bring our bhog and give it to Bhagwan. Every day we eat, and we eat too much. As it is, we eat too much. So let us take a little bit and give it to Him who has given us all these things. So many things He has given us. But they are still working on this. I suppose they'll finish tomorrow. But
आओ आओ सावरिया बेगा आओ जी मोजी भोग लगाओ है 56 भोग तैयार जी ओ तारा टाबरिया करे रे मनोहार जी ओ आओ आओ सावरिया बेगा आओ जी मोजी भोग लगाओ है 56 भोग तैयार जी ओ सारा टाबरिया करे रे मनोहार जी ओ सारा टाबरिया करे रे मनोहार जी केसरिया बर्फी कलाकंद रबड़ी केसरिया भी कलाकंद रबड़ी पेड़ा इमरती बालूशाही अब जामुन शक्कर पारा एवर ध्यान न्यारा न्यारा ओ आओ आओ सावरिया बेगा आओ जी मोजी भोग लगाओ है 56 भोग तैयार जी ओ आओ आओ सावरिया बेगा आओ जी मोजी भोग लगाओ है 56 भोग तैयार जी तारा टाबरिया करे रे मनोहार जी बोले खाटू नरेश की जय
Prem se bolo Krishna Kanhaya Lal ki Jai. Tonight has been a very special night.
we're not finished. Talk about Chappan Bhog.
Baba.
Talk about Chappan Bhog.
Yes, yes, yes. The Chappan Bhog, when Bhagwan Krishna lifted the mountain during that period of time for 7 days on his little finger, the gops and gwals, those who were there, the cowherds of Vrindavan, they were very happy. And as a form of appreciation, they brought so many different dishes to offer to the Lord.
Very
Whatever was offered there, he says, Mai hi Govardhan hu. I am the Govardhan. Among the mountains, in Bhagavad Gita, it talks about the Govardhan. So the Lord, to satisfy his devotee, whatever they brought, he accepted it and blessed them. And that tradition we have today on special occasion like Annakut, when the day after Diwali, our Gujarati brothers celebrate it very big, and they offer different dishes to Bhagwan Sri Krishna. So today, for those of you who did not partake, don't feel that you're left out, but it's for everyone. We ask, Twadiyam Vastra Govindam, O Govinda, may you take this that we offer. Tubhyameva Samarpiyo, we offer it unto you. Grihana Sanmukho Bhuktva, may you accept it and you
Prasida Parameshwar.
Yeah, O Parameshwar, may you be happy
Very nice.
and take it with us. So we are coming to the end, but I just want to sing one line of this bhajan.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Govardhan puja chale brajnari Govardhan
पूजा चले ब्रजनारी
chale brajnari chale brajnari chale
ब्रजनारी चले ब्रजनारी
Govardhan puja chale brajnari
गोवर्धन पूजा चले ब्रजनारी
Meva mo सुपारी गोवर्धन पूजा चले ब्रज नारी गोवर्धन
पूजा चले ब्रज नारी
राम लाल द्विज और चतुर्भुज राम लाल द्विज और चतुर्भुज आज बने बनवारी गोवर्धन पूजा ले ब्रज नारी गोवर्धन पूजा चले ब्रज नारी
श्री राधे गोविंद भज मन श्री राधे
राधे श्री राधे गोविंद भज मन श्री राधे
बोलो श्री राधे जय जय राधे
राधे श्री राधे जय जय
राधे बोलो श्री राधे गोविंद भज मन श्री राधे
राधे श्री राधे गोविंद भज मन श्री राधे
वृंदावन में
राधे राधे
वृंदावन में
राधे राधे
नंदगांव में
राधे राधे
नंदगांव में
राधे राधे
बरसाने में
राधे राधे
बरसाने में
राधे राधे
भाग कथा में
राधे राधे
भाग कथा में
राधे राधे
अरे राधे राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे राधे
जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय सद्गुरु देव की जय ओम नमः पार्वती पतये हर हर I would like to ask you to please support the marathon that we are doing for our dialysis people in Guyana. Up to today again, the doctor called me and told me that government is not helping these people. They can't afford dialysis. What can we do? So we are inundated with all these things. But, you know, we just got to try and do whatever we can do. It's a difficult situation, but your generosity here knows no bounds. And because of your generous help, and so many of you who have helped, we can do dialysis for some people for free, some people just a little bit of money, and we are still floating. So how long we'll float, I don't know. We'll float as long as you can float. But the heavier you are, the more easier for you to float. So we are trying to float as much as possible. So help Roy. And Laj told you all about the 9th of October. I want to endorse. Laj is the chairman for the program and co-chairing with Janti. And we're gonna, as he said, we're going to have a huge chariot, and we are going to come from Hillcrest Mall to here. We're going to try to get some more floats, get more people tomorrow night, and let them talk more about it. And I'll ask Janti to, when the boats finish, Janti to say a few words. आप कुछ कहेंगे यात्रा रथ यात्रा में कुछ okay.
So tonight's prasad is sponsored by Mohanji and Kushuji. They are not here, but well represented by Nanda and my goddaughter. She sang earlier.
Oh,
she
yes.
sang very beautifully. And so tomorrow night, Mohanji will be providing prasad for us. We ask Almighty God to continue to bless them. I know Baba missed him very much, not only for his singing, but his questions, and he used to have his notes. So I hope you're hearing us and you enjoy the Katha. Take your prasad. Janti will now speak to you.
Sitaram Namaste. Thank you, Pandit Boj, and thank you, Babaji, for this wonderful Katha tonight. There are so many lessons to take away from tonight. Everything about little Krishna and the extension of Krishna as an individual, it teaches me to be down to earth and lose all the ego and crowd and anger. Also, I like the part about the community effort, and because I'm part of the Lakshmi Sabha and the head of the Lakshmi Sabha, I want to say a very thank you very much to all the ladies in the Lakshmi Sabha for always helping out and even getting the men and the youth. Thanks to the youth group for coming out and serving at this Katha tonight. There are a few announcements. After the Katha, the next item on the agenda, we have Raksha Bandhan on August 11th, followed by August 14th, we have a free Ayurvedic workshop, and the treatment is skin conditions. August 21st, another Ayurvedic course would be offered to all practitioners, trained nurses, dentists, yoga teachers, and anyone wanting to practice Ayurveda here in Toronto. Of course, August 26th is Babaji's birthday, and as you know, he's in the marathon, so he never asks for gifts or anything. So be generous and support the marathon because it goes towards the dialysis, and also for Pandit Boj. He's doing a good job in signing up for the virtual. If you want to join, please see Roy Dubé, and he has all the information and all the different ways you can join. August 18th, someone reminded me that it's Krishna Janmashtami. There's an AM session and a PM session. September 4th, Ganesh Visarjan, and we're still deciding on how we're going to go about doing it, whether it's here or we're going to the park. And of course, October 9th with the Shobha Yatra, and then our annual Diwali Mela in the evening at 4 o'clock. There would be vendors on site, stalls with jewelry and clothes, and then fireworks at night. So it's going to be a busy time, and we appreciate all your support. So come out and support. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much, Janti Ji, for your announcement and reminder about all our programs. It is time for us to conclude. And please stand, take your arti, do arti, prasad, and bhoja. And then you come back tomorrow morning, 9:15 puja. Katha is about 10:15. And then we continue tomorrow evening, and Saturday, Sunday will end.
Shri Bal ke Bihari tere aarati gaave.
Shri Bal ke Bihari teri aarati gaavo.
आरती गावो प्यारे तुम कोई जाओ
आरती गाओ प्यारे तुम कोई जाओ श्री बाके बिहारी तेरी आरती गाओ श्री बाके बिहारी तेरी आरती
Tonight we had two drummers. We had Neil and also Brian, came all the way from Mississauga. So we thank Brian too. He played a little earlier. Give him a big hand. He supports us too. And Neil, as you know, is here and he does a good job. Tvameva mata cha pita
त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। बोलिए श्री गिरिराज धरण गोपाल की जय। श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की, व्यासदेव भगवान की, श्री गुरुदेव भगवान की, धर्म की जय हो। अधर्म का नाम
Those of you who brought for Annakut puja that we did, you can take it and distribute it. Give it to who you would like to give it to, but you can take some.